Hey, Supplies. Welcome back to the Supplies Podcast, your ops design powered dose of supply chain, logistics, and warehouse performance. Abby, let's jump in. Warehouse engineering always starts with discovery, right?
Absolutely. Discovery is where you take the pulse of current operations. Site walks, mapping product flow, chasing down every spreadsheet you can find. It's tedious, but critical. If your data is outdated or incomplete, everything else is built on sand.
Totally. I tell clients all the time, if you drag your feet on getting us inbound volumes or order profiles, the whole timeline slides to the right. Skipping corners here, asking for trouble.
Exactly. And it's not just busy work. Discovery is the foundation. Without accurate, timely data, you're designing blindfolded. And honestly, even small gaps like missing SKU level details can force us to redo entire sections later.
Right? And people underestimate how much time that eats up. I've seen projects lose weeks because someone couldn't pull inventory snapshots. It's not glamorous, but it's the backbone of everything that comes next. Think of it like building a house. You wouldn't start pouring concrete without checking the soil first. Once that groundwork's done, you've got to think ahead, 3-5 years out. That's the future-proofing piece.
Right. You can't design a warehouse like it's frozen in time. You're planning for growth, new channels, maybe automation. And here's the big debate, manual versus automated. It's not all or nothing.
Yeah, automation sounds exciting, but if the volume doesn't justify it, it can backfire. You've got to balance cost, service, and scalability. I've seen companies invest millions in robotics, only to realize their order profiles didn't support it.
Exactly. Sometimes a well-designed manual system is smarter, flexible, and ready to grow without blowing the budget. And if automation makes sense later, you can layer it in without tearing everything apart.
That's the sweet spot, designing for today, but leaving room for tomorrow. Scalability is everything. And don't forget service levels. Speed and accuracy matter just as much as shiny tech. Then comes the grind, detailed design. 12 to 14 weeks of process flows, drawings, prototypes, validation. Clients ask, why so long?
Because cutting corners here costs you later. Remember that robotics integration project? Everyone wanted to rush, but syncing systems took weeks. Testing matters.
And even small delays, like waiting on approvals, can stretch timelines. But thoroughness now saves you from costly mistakes after go live.
Exactly. This is where patience pays off. You're not just drawing lines on paper. You're building the blueprint for your operation's success. So if you're planning a warehouse project, don't just ask, how fast? Ask, how thorough? Patience here is strategy. You're investing in the future, not just checking boxes for today.
Couldn't agree more. And to learn more about today's topic, visit us at opsdesign.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.